Hi Dana. Hi Jussi. Happy birthday to both of you. Did you know that if you have a good imagination, you can fly wherever you wish? So this year we're going to take you on a real flight. Are you ready? Dana and Jussi had turned the little play table upside down, pulling Jussi's old duvet cover down over 2 table legs to act as a sail, and now it was a real airship. Whee! Dana giggled. We're flying! Dad was in the kitchen. Don't be too long, he said. Dinner is ready soon. So now they were flying up above all the houses and trees towards England, because that's where Granny lived. There were other children flying too, in all directions. They met Daniel, who looked like a real superhero. He had a nice star logo on his shirt and shiny golden buttons on his belt. He was on the way to visit his grandparents in Germany. He said that his grandma had made that fantastic red cape, and the buttons were from Grandpa's old uniform. Millie flapped her beautiful wings that she had made herself, with a little help from her nan. Mom had sewn her fairy dress, and Dana thought she looked just like Tinkerbell. Millie was going to Sweden to visit her dad. Along came Lily and Louie, flying on a fantastic creature that they had built using an old garden bench, some broomsticks, balloons and papier-mâché. They had painted it beautifully and added from their basement some bunting, which became a great dragon's tail. Where are you going? Asked Jussi. We're going to the jungle to find some funny animals, said Lily, because Louie is crazy about animals. Have a great trip, said Dana and Jussi. Then they waved goodbye and continued their journey towards England. Suddenly, Dana was almost pulled out of the airship. A branch from a tall tree had caught her cardigan, so she had to really hold on to the table leg in order not to fall out. The airship rocked violently from side to side as the wind caught the sail, but the cardigan was thoroughly stuck, and she could not quite reach the branch to get it free. Jussi, help me! Hold on to my legs while I'm trying to reach that branch, Dana said. Jussi sat on Dana's legs, with a firm grip on her trousers and the other arm slung around the table leg. Dana's whole upper body was hanging over the side of the airship. The tree had grabbed the cardigan off her one arm, so she only had one sleeve to hold on to. Another branch caught her blouse. It was as though the tree was alive and was trying to catch her. She was flapping her arms around in an attempt to push the branches away. She fought hard with the tree for what seemed like an age to get her cardigan free. Suddenly the airship was catapulted upwards as the tree finally let go of Dana's cardigan. The kids were tumbled around and had to hang on the best they could not to be thrown overboard. At one point the airship almost tipped on its side. It was lucky the sail turned downwards and caught Jussi as he was just about to fall out. Finally the airship calmed down, and soon they were on their way to Granny's again. Dana had a look at her cardigan. It was ripped at the bottom and a button was missing. Oh no, she said, the tree has ruined my best cardi. She was very sad. At last they reached Granny's house in England and landed on the patio. Well, hi there, Granny said. What a lovely surprise. And she gave the children a big hug. Perfect timing, she said. I've just sliced a watermelon. Would you like some? Yes, please, the children replied as one. They loved watermelon. Granny noticed that Dana was a bit sad. What are you upset about? She asked. I've ripped my cardi and I also lost a button, said Dana. And it's my best cardi. Never mind, said Granny. I can fix that, and we can probably find a new button too. I've got an idea, Granny said. If you go upstairs and find my button tin, you know, the pink one with the soldier on the lid, I'll tell you a secret. When the children came downstairs with the button tin, Granny told them that in that tin was a magic button. What does it look like? Asked Dana. When you find it, you will know, said Granny with a secretive smile. Let me know when you find that button, she said. In the meantime, I will repair the cardi. The children spent a long time looking through all the buttons. It was always a lot of fun looking through Granny's button tin, because there were so many funny and different buttons in all colors imaginable. There were ladybirds, flowers, bows, teddy bears, and a lot of mother-of-pearl buttons in all shapes and sizes glistening in the light. Here, shouted Dana and held a shiny, colorful button up in the air. This must be the one. It had a rainbow that ended in a pot of gold. There were stars and hearts and flowers, a magic wheat sheaf, and you could not keep your eyes off it. Jussi jumped up and down in excitement. Granny, who had finished repairing the cardigan, sewed on the button and told the children about its magical powers. When you hold your hand tight around this button and close your eyes, you can travel wherever you wish. You can go to India and ride an elephant through the magical bamboo forest. In Africa, you can see giraffes, tigers and lions. In Greenland, where there's white snow everywhere, you can build a snow cave and perhaps meet a polar bear. Or you can just fly to England and eat watermelon in Granny's garden. Thank you, Granny. Dana and Jussi boarded their airship and waved goodbye to Granny. We'll be back again soon, they yelled, while the ship took off and flew back towards Denmark. Suddenly a voice boomed, "Dinner is ready!" It was Dad. "Go wash your hands, please." Dana and Jussi looked at each other. What happened? When they sat at the table, Dana discovered that she was still clutching the corner of her cardigan. She opened her hand and looked at the magic button that Granny had sewn on. There it was, shiny and colorful and looked so beautiful. She looked at Jussi. "So it was really true," she whispered. But they did not say anything. We hope you have a wonderful birthday. When you live far from each other, it can be difficult to see each other as much as we would like to. But we want you to know that no matter how far we are from each other, we think of you every single day. We love you and we miss you, and we are so looking forward to see you very soon. Bye. See ya.